for this evening meditation session. We will continue to our Seth wisdom sharing. Okay, hope you're all able to see my screen. Yeah. Welcome to all my dear friends, masters, and gods. Thank you all for joining these sessions. And first of all, thanks to our Guru, Pitamaha Brahmashi Patriji, and thanks to our Seth Master, and thanks to all the masters, whoever is helping us with all the wisdom that we needed in our day-to-day lives. Yeah. Okay, masters, today I thought of just it came thought of telling why we have to clasp our fingers when we are doing meditation, and why we have to close our eyes, why we have to cross our legs. I'm not sure how many of you know why we are doing this way. So Patri sir keeps telling us that we have 5 karmendriyas, 5 jnanendriyas. Okay. So when we are locking our hands like this, so we are trying to say that we are surrendering all our indriyas, both karmendriyas and jnanendriyas. So karmendriyas means both our hands, legs, and tongue for speaking, and excretion organs. Whatever we eat, we have to emit out, right? So excretion organs and sexual organs. And 5 jnanendriyas. Our eyes for seeing, and ears for listening, tongue for tasting, skin for touch sense, and last one, nose for smelling. Okay, so we are trying to tell ourselves that we are locking all my 5 karmendriyas, 5 jnanendriyas, and I am surrendering myself to the process of breath, to our Guru. Okay, so Patri sir keeps telling us that I am not your Guru, breath is our Guru. Okay, but whoever is guiding us is our Guru. Okay, so he is guiding us to our actual Gurus for each and every one of us. Okay, so breath is the one which is actually connecting each and every one of us. We are not realizing. Okay, and we are crossing our legs so that whatever the cosmic energy, when we do meditation, so we'll gain cosmic energy through our head in the topmost part. Okay, Brahmarandra we call it. Through that, when we are going into meditation state, when we are aligned, then we keep observing cosmic energy. So the cosmic energy that keeps circulating within ourselves when we keep locking our hands and cross our legs. So we are forming a circle within us. Okay. Usually what happens through our hands, legs, ears, eyes, and through our speech, some energy keeps going out actually without us knowing. Okay. Whether we do anything or whether we don't do anything, some part of energy keeps going outside. Okay. So that's why we are trying to close all of our parts mostly as much as possible. So that whatever the energy we are trying to gain would be circulating within ourselves, because we are forming a circle within us. And that's why when we are finishing our meditation, we ask to open hands and place on your eyes, so that whatever the energy we are gaining, it will again be transferred to us. Okay. So in olden days, when Rishis, Munis, they do tapa, meditation for years, number of years. Okay, 100 years, 200 years. And after doing so much of meditation, they get so much of energy actually. Okay. So when they come out of that meditation, So much of energy transfers through their eyes actually. So whenever they open their eyes, something may get burned because of that high energetic power. Okay, there's so much of energy that they gained. Okay, that's why that they make sure that they go to uh, empty places, some places where people cannot come. They choose mostly caves so that nobody can get harmed when they come out of meditation. Okay, so that's why I thought of just it came to me that it should be told. So I'm just telling that. Okay, yeah. So we create our own reality, masters. Okay, with our thoughts, with our actions, with our feelings, with our emotions. We are creating everything on our own. Okay, it's not, no one is responsible for our life experiences. We are the only people responsible for everything. So that we have to accept it. Okay, that is very, very important. Only then life happens to us. Okay, and life treats everyone the same way, masters. So it doesn't show any differentiation to any of them, like us. But because we have limited understanding, limited knowledge, limited spiritual strength, limited spiritual knowledge. So we try to treat people based upon our understanding rather than trying to understand them the way they are. Okay, so we used to show some differentiation. Okay, we based upon our conditioning of our mind, we treat them okay, they are good, or no, they are doing something wrong, which is against our interests. So we treat them as okay, they may not be right. Okay, they're not right for us. So that kind of differentiation we will show that okay, these are the poor guys, these are the rich guys. Oh, this guy is very well settled. Okay, this guy having higher position job. So we see all these things, right? Most of us. When we don't have spiritual knowledge completely, we stick to these uh, kind of opinions because that is what society teaches us. Yeah. But if you see life, it will never treat people separately. Okay. Winter is winter for everyone. Doesn't matter. Rain is same again. So it doesn't stop pouring on rich people or it won't stop pouring on poor people. It treats everyone the same way. So all the nature around us treats everyone the same way. So we need to cultivate that understand. We need to understand it and we have to cultivate that into our nature, into our behavior, into our habits. That is very important for all of us. Okay. But we would be able to cultivate this only when we start observing things and learning from it. We see so many things. We see rain, we see everything around us. But are we really observing what is happening? Are we are we living the moment? That is important, masters. So through observation, we'll be able to learn things. Okay, but most of the time we just see things. We don't observe. Okay, that's where we fail actually. Okay, and yeah, uh, wind is there, air is there. Okay, so we cannot see it, but we can sense it, right? Similarly, we can sense thoughts also. For that, we need to develop the telepathic nature. Okay, that is one kind of technique that we need to activate within ourselves. We have to enable it. Okay, so we already discussed in previous sessions, right? We will be having 7 bodies, different bodies. So when we keep growing spiritually, depending upon our level of consciousness, so many things gets activated within us. Okay, so extrasensory perception, We can say that. Okay, so those kind of things gets activated within us. We will be able to understand telepathically what kind of thoughts somebody is emitting, or uh, you can communicate with others telepathically, with plants, with animals. So animals, if you see, they don't speak at all, right? But they have the language. So they are already connected naturally. So they would be able to identify communication between multiple beings. Okay, within the group. They don't need to open their mouth and all, or they don't shout, but they'll be able to understand things on their own. So it could be telepathic way. Okay. So we can cultivate them, means we can develop those activities. When we develop them, then we'll be able to sense those things. Okay. So it's not that it is impossible, but there are ways to cultivate this, develop those kind of techniques, skills within us. Okay. And we have to start loving ourselves, master. That is very important. Okay. We come across so much of shit, so much of dust, garbage keeping inside all of us because we don't love ourselves, we don't trust ourselves, we don't believe in ourselves, we don't care ourselves, and we don't understand love first of all, right? We used to get into attachments actually in the name of love. So we need to understand attachment is different, love is different. Okay. Of course, unconditional love we keep saying, right? So without any expectations, without any uh, limitations, we should be able to give others. Most of the time, we think that we want love, but we are not getting that because we will get what we are. Life happens to us the way we are, not the way we wanted. Okay. So if care has to come us, if love has to come us, if certain things has to come to us, we should be resonating with that particular thing in that way. We should become that. We have to become love. We have to love ourselves. We have to care ourselves. Only then others will start loving us. Others will start caring us. It's not the other way around. So we need to give first. Then only we will get it. But we have to give without expectation. That is important. But most of the things we do is with expectation. Okay. So this is one more thing we need to develop ourselves. I'm not saying I'm good in that, but even I have to develop in that actually. Okay. Yeah. And we have to start taking responsibilities. Okay. Uh, I don't want to take any responsibility, but I want myself free. I want my freedom. I want my free will. It won't happen, masters. So freedom comes with responsibility only. But if you are not ready to take up responsibility, freedom is far, far away from you. It won't even touch your boundaries, you touch your limitations. It is far, far away. Okay, only with taking responsibility, we get our freedom, we get our free will. So we don't realize this thing very often. Okay. And with our thoughts, we are attracting everything into our lives. Any kind of situation or any kind of event, whatever it might be it positive thing or negative thing. So we are attracting with our own thoughts. Okay. Suppose unconsciously I have bought some lottery ticket, okay, without having any expectation. Okay. But I got some lucky enough and I got the lottery prize money. So do we say that no, 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 I didn't expected that. It is surprising for me. I don't take it. No, right? We take it, definitely. So whether I do things consciously or unconsciously, positively or negatively, the results we cannot escape from those results. Okay. So whatever we are creating, we have to take the responsibility of that creation as well. So I cannot say because it is negative, I can't take that responsibility. No, it cannot be. Because whatever we do will come back to us. That's why karma is here. Okay. Because we do so many things unconsciously, so many things, and we affect so many people around us, mostly family members, close people, because those are the people who gets all the things, be it positive or negative. We try to dump our emotions, our anger, whatever we are accumulating from outside to the people who are as close to us, right? Most of the time. So whatever we are giving, we have to take back again as well. Okay, that's why karma is there. So it will give us back again at a particular point of time, so that will help us understand how much painful or how much enjoyable a particular situation would be. Suppose if you have done something great to others, you will get benefits out of it, obviously. But one more thing here is, Master, be it positive or negative, we are still attracting karma. Okay. Even though if you are doing good things, good karma, but still we are bounded by that karma again. Okay. So we have to be free of expectations at time, without having any expectation. If I do this, what I will get. So with that intention, we should not do anything at all. Without having any expectation, we should be doing things. Be it whether it is happening positively, whether we are getting a positive result out of it or not, whether it is favoring us or not, doesn't matter. So we should evolve ourselves to that level. Okay. So only then we'll become nirguna. So we have three gunas: Sadguna, Durguna, Nirguna. Okay. So we are stuck with either good or bad only. This is right, this is wrong. We are stuck with that. But we have to go beyond it. Because life is like that. Life never says you are good, you are bad. Life sees at you as you are. Whether you are doing right things or whether you are doing wrong things, doesn't matter. It is an experience for it. So life sees at you, okay, he is gaining one positive experience. Okay, he is gaining one negative experience. So we have to go beyond these two as well. We have to raise to the level of nirguna. That is important. Okay, that is the ultimate again. So it won't come that much easily. We have to practice a lot. So much of spiritual practice, so much of spiritual wisdom sharing, so much of spiritual service we need to do. Only then we'll be able to go to that level. Okay, masters? Yeah. Ah. one more thing here is we keep struggling to change our thoughts, to change our behavior, to change our patterns, to change our uh, I'm not getting the right word. But we keep struggling, right? Whenever something is not right, but our behaviors were so much rooted, okay, because of our character, because of our gunas, because of our samskaras. Those are so much rooted, we don't know why we are like that. Some kind of uh, negative qualities we accumulate from our past lives. So because of that, we'll not be able to do certain things in a certain way, or we'll not be able to change our behavior towards a particular situation, towards a particular event, towards a particular person. We'll not be able to accept them, or we'll not be able to forgive them, or we'll not be able to take things in a right way. But we'll not be able to change. We know that sometimes we realize, yes, this is not right, but still we struggle. We cannot make that change immediately within us because we are not aware. If we see TV, we will be having a remote. So if we don't like one channel, we can immediately switch to another channel. So that switch happens instantly, right? Because it is tuning immediately to the respective frequencies. So we are not able to switch like that because we are not aligned, we are not tuned respectively. So if we have to change ourselves, we need to put some effort because we are not aligned to that particular frequency, to that particular energy. We are so much occupied with some other lower energies, lower frequencies. Okay, we are stuck with it. So that's why we are not able to pull out ourselves out of it and change our frequency to the higher levels. So that's why we need all these spiritual practices continuously, which will help us not to get stuck with lower frequencies and evolve gradually. Okay. But when we reach that level, we can shift to any kind of frequency from one level to another level, depending upon our need. Suppose there is some wisdom we needed which is not available in this dimension. So we'll be able to connect to other dimensions and get some understanding, some knowledge, some wisdom from higher masters. And we can bring that here. So many masters are writing so many great books. How that is happening? Because they are doing that thing. They are connecting to higher frequencies. They are connecting to higher dimensions, higher dimension masters. So through that, that is happening. So they are helping us. They are acting like a channel to bring that higher dimension knowledge here, so that it will help the whole human kingdom, humanity. So that's how the Seth wisdom was brought to us. So not only Seth, each and every wisdom masters. So that's why we should be always ready. We should be like a spiritual warrior. We should be making ourselves all the time in a ready state so that we may be blessed with certain kind of connection to the higher dimensions, to the higher masters. They may help us to they may help us to channel some knowledge, some wisdom, even some inventions, whatever is going to happen. They are actually connecting to that particular frequency. Because of that, they are able to do the inventions, great inventions. Why we are not able to do that? Because we are stuck with lower frequencies. We are happy with our movies, serials, all the drama, everything around us, all the emotions, all the happiness, sadness, with our anger, with our jealousy. We are happy with it very much. Yeah, I'm getting anger today. I'm getting jealousy today. Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit lonely today. Yeah, I'm happy with it. So we are stuck with it. We are happy. We are just limiting ourselves with these lower frequencies, isn't it? So that's why the difference. So some people are able to do great, great things. So they are becoming inspiration. But we are stuck with something else. So we should never ever settle down with what we are masters. We keep striving for higher always. I want more, not physically masters. Okay. Spiritually, we need to grow. So we think that physical growth is important. Of course, in the physical reality, we need to grow physically as well. We need to manifest things here. But if you are just focused on physical reality, materialistic world, it doesn't help us. We may be becoming rich. We may be living our life luxuriously, very comfortably. But once you leave the body, if your spiritual knowledge is zero, it's of no use. Okay, so we need to grow ourselves spiritually. That is important. Only spiritual knowledge help us to grow higher. So after we leave body, physical knowledge doesn't help us at all. So there is life after death also. Before we take birth again, there is a life. So if we have to lead that life properly, we need that spiritual understanding now. We have to grow it now itself. We have to evolve. We have to improve ourselves. So if we don't have spiritual knowledge, we may get stuck somewhere again, or will not be able to take right decisions for the next life. As we already discussed in our first session, first or second session, when we are talking about different states of human evolution. So a person who is in the uh, infant state, okay, he will be having very lowest understanding, lower level of knowledge. So he might have done something wrong, okay, and he felt bad after death, means after leaving the body, after seeing his past life memories, he will realize, oh, I caused so much pain, I caused uh, so much damage to that particular person. So let me go through the same pain, same suffering. So when we are with lower intensity, lower vibration, lower understanding, when our spiritual knowledge are very low, we think that okay, when we give someone harm, we have to take that harm again because someone felt so much bad about it. Went through so much suffering. So let me take that suffering. So I will go through it. That's how the understanding will be. But whereas when you evolve spiritually and you are a whole soul, because of you, someone got actually impacted. Their life was completely taken a turn. So after you leave the body, you will realize by seeing the experience and you will realize, oh, I caused so much damage to that particular soul. Let me do let me do some compensation. I will in another lifetime I will try to treat people with that kind of some suffering. I will try to help them with some kind of treatment. So you don't need to go through the same suffering again, masters, but you can help them to come out of the same kind of suffering. Whoever is going through that, you can help them with some kind of spiritual healing or giving them spiritual knowledge, spiritual wisdom, and let them help to come out of that particular suffering, to come out of that particular painful memories. So, if you don't gain spiritual knowledge, spiritual wisdom, we will not be taking a better decisions when we take next life. So it is very, very important for all of us when we are having body here. Again, the body, we are not bodies, master. We have a body. Okay. So when we have a body here, when we are still alive here on this planet Earth, we should give each and every moment. We should give each and every ability, means every way, whatever we can do to improve ourselves, to grow spiritually, at least one level, step by step. Okay. Otherwise, physical knowledge never ever come with you. And any positions that we have here never ever come with us. Only the wisdom or only the learnings we have gained here, only that will come with us. Because mind captures only them. So mind will travel along with us. There is no death to mind. Only we leave body. We continue our journey. Right? So it is very important, masters. We should be continuously putting effort to evolve, to understand things better. That's why these 4 pillars of meditation, Patri sir gave us. Very, very important. We need to do meditation regularly. We need to keep reading books. Only when we keep reading spiritual books, our spiritual knowledge keeps increasing. We may not be able to get that into practice immediately, but still that seed imparts into our subconscious. That will help us when we go through similar kind of experiences, and that experience will help us to bring that into practice so that we will not fall back again with the similar kind of experiences. And Sajjana Sangatya, it is very important. Group consciousness, group energies will increase. And spiritual service. When there are spiritual events happening, when we do seva without any expectations, that will take us to the next level. It will clear all our blockages, all our karma. It will cleanse us. Whatever the service we are doing, it will come back to us. It will heal us automatically. We don't need to put effort separately. But if we are not doing spiritual practices, we need to put so much effort, conscious efforts. So instead of putting so much into that, put that effort into these spiritual practices. So that spiritual practice will take care of you. It will take care of whatever the healing that is required for you. We are not getting this kind of education from anywhere. So that's why we are stuck with this physical world, these physical experiences, materialistic life. Oh, okay, masters. Sorry, it's already time. Let me stop the session here. If you have any questions, clarifications, or anything to share, you can share, masters. Okay, masters. If nothing else, yeah. Okay. Monica madam shared the links actually. I will share in the WhatsApp group as well. Before closing, let me take that link. Okay, masters. Yeah. Thank you, Monica master, for sharing us the links and uploading videos and all. Yeah. Thanks to all once again for joining these sessions. Hope we are all enjoying the sessions. We'll close the session today. Thank you all. Happy night, all of you. We'll connect tomorrow.